no, I really enjoyed it. I went back and looked at that video, and I really appreciated her honesty and how real she is. And yeah, you can definitely tell she's been doing what she's been doing for a while. So she feels very comfortable with herself in her own skin. And yeah, it is highly appreciated. And she has a lot of good things to say. And just, yeah, she has, yeah, yes. So, yeah, I don't know how I feel about, looking at some of the other stuff because I have no experience with it. So it just doesn't feel like, you know, doesn't feel like it feels like it's out of my depth. And it's like it is not really, I don't know. Is it any of my business? I don't know. It feels like an invasion. Um, like, I don't know. It's like, I know it's there, and it's like I'm free to look at it if I want to, but I don't know. It feels like an invasion of privacy for some reason. So it's like, as I know for myself, it's like once I know stuff, it's like I can't, I just know it, so it's like, I don't know. It's like how much, so I don't know. I'll consider it. I don't have to, I'm not obligated to anything to this person that I have no idea who they are, and they don't, it's like I don't, so it's like how much do I want to know? I, so anyway, but as far as like, the heroin versus, alcoholism, um, yeah, I, I learned something. I learned a little bit more about, um, I didn't know about the heroin addiction side of things as much. Just the financials. It's like I always just assumed that it was much more expensive, and she has talked about it very nonchalantly, like just yeah, it's just did that for a while, and she talked about the negatives, of course, and and but it seemed less less bad culturally as as what I normally would assume. It's like heroin bad, because that's what we're taught. As we're society conditioning to teach us that, well, obviously heroin's bad because you're using a needle and you're shooting it in your veins, and that's dirty, that's bad, that's wrong, and well, it's not good. But then she went on to talk about her experience with alcohol, and she, lucky for her, it didn't last for a long time. It sounded like it was more of a visit than a lifetime. Not but that's all it takes. So it's good for her to have recognized what she recognized and found her bottom and found her enough when she did, because it is a slippery slope, as she mentioned, and things can take a turn and you don't even know, and so she did well for herself to find, it's like recognizing that, hey, this is not the life I want, and it's like this is not getting me anywhere where I want to be, and so that was pretty cool. It was very uplifting and empowering, her story. So I appreciated it a lot, and her insight and perception from her point of view, because I don't get that too much around here. I get, you know, a lot of I don't know. It feels, uh, I don't know, but it doesn't feel as genuine and unrehearsed, or I don't know. People, this one, she knows how to talk. She just feels comfortable and is just going to tell her story, and this is how she thinks. And people can think whatever they like, and it's like, well, yeah. And she's been doing it. It looked like I didn't really scan too far back, but at least for it looked like at least a year's worth of videos. I didn't look back further than that, but long enough that she's been, had time on camera and stuff. But obviously she's very used to how her presence, and feels comfortable with herself, and also with comments. It's like so many people and subscribers too. It's like I don't know how you deal with it. I guess you just take care of the ones you want to or whatever, or the ones that catch your eye, and leave the rest. You don't have to respond to everything. Just because somebody takes the time to write doesn't mean you have to respond, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I haven't, and I hopefully probably will never have to deal with that sort of thing. But time makes fools of us all, so it's, who knows. This is just my journey, and it's like, I can do with it whatever I want. And also with the lighting, I don't know why. Maybe it was something about, watching her video, and it's like, yeah, I don't have to explain anything. This is just how it is. And it's like, I got my little touch lamp here, and and also I've got a candle as well. So look at that. It's like natural light versus this artificial. It's so artificial, yeah. Versus the candlelight, which is it's not as much light, but you can definitely tell it's a lot more less. I don't know, whatever that word is. Anyway, so this is how this video is. So I found her approach very, yeah, I liked it. And tonight's meeting, and that's how I got ready, of course, because I wasn't going to watch, I didn't know what she was going to share, so I had to get, mentally in my ability to process information about, just in case, she was going to bring up stuff that, might. I had to get myself mentally dampened, where I can, handle things and feel, not detached, but emotionally, I don't know what the word is, unburdened, where it's like, it is what it is, and it's like, I don't have to feel it. I can remember feeling it, but I don't have to feel it now, because I felt it then, and now I'm just tuning in to that past feeling, but I don't have to experience it now. I'm just recalling words and experiences of what it was like then, and it's like, I don't have to live it again. I've already lived it once, I don't have to live it again. So, anyway, but it was thoroughly enjoyable, like I said, and I think I am going to. I'm tired of looking at that. So, anyway. Refocus. So I think that was all I had to say tonight. Saturday night meeting. Yeah. That's the nature of my social life, and just got out of there, when I was, socially acceptable to go, and just, yeah. So I told, the topic was, from the reading of today, and it was about hitting bottom, and everybody's bottom is different, and not everybody has to go as far. You get to choose your bottom. Well, some people get to choose, but not everybody gets to choose. Sometimes the bottom chooses them, and fortunate are the few that can recognize and are given the option, or at least take the option that is afforded, because it'll be afforded to you, and it might not be on the best terms. So, whether it's, court system, or, hospitalization, or, what have you, something that gets you paying attention, because that's what it took for me. Something had to get in my way to get me to listen. And I was highly, and am still highly motivated to continue to listen. So, And I think for her, from what she said, because she didn't really go into detailed history, but she just kind of touched on it. You know, but it sounded like, you know, she spent, you know, anyway, it's there. I'm not going to tell. It's not my story. So, but I'm glad to, you know, have been shown that. You know, so it adds to my awareness of other people's experiences. So, yeah, doesn't hurt. And she's a very, you know, yeah, a good personality, a good person, um, a good core self. So it's very cool. With other, you know, other issues going on as well. You know, so just like everybody else, we wear them differently. You know, so which is cool. So anyway, did I have anything else? Not really. I don't think so. I do feel a little bit of relief. Um, just I just like hearing that, you know, people are doing okay. You know, even if I don't have any contact with them. Um, just you know, just that little bit of, you know, just okay. You know, and I don't know. No one's really accountable to me. I don't. I try not to. I don't think I hold anybody accountable to me, and I don't know if anybody wants me to hold them accountable. And it's like sometimes it's like, wait a second. Am I wanted to be held? Am I wanted to be somebody that holds somebody accountable? It's like I'm not, because I generally, you know, it's like I like to be accountable to people that I choose that I want to be accountable to, whether or not they. So I don't know. I don't understand the whole, you know, role thing. So, but I don't have to. You know, we'll see how this goes. You know, and it'll either, you know, turn out, you know, it'll turn out some way. And, you know, what am I willing? You know, how far am I willing to go? And it's like, I just like the conversation. So it's like, you know, this is what I'm doing. I enjoy the conversation so much that you know, I'm just going to have the conversation with myself. And so this is my solution to, you know, a lack of conversation, you know, the missing conversation that I don't really find around here. I will, you know, so this is more interactive. Um, and, you know, this is me finding a way. I find a way to be okay. And in this world of ours, it's like, if I don't find a way for myself, then, you know, no one knows what's going on up here, you know, and I don't. So it's like, I just kind of, I find something that works and I kind of stick to it. I don't adapt quickly. You know, I just kind of find something that I like and then, you know. But, you know, I do change. You know, I can change, you know, but only, as I like to say, change in the directions that I'm already naturally inclined to be going to anyway. So it's like I can be redirected or shifted, but, you know, it's like I'm not going to take solid, hard turns, but I can just be, you know, so. Hmm. Hmm. So, I don't know. And I go back to work tomorrow, so it's the end of my vacation. So we'll see how this looks like something is bound to bother me at work. Expectations. People seem, yeah. So, in dealing with people and being out in public, having to put on that. Oh my gosh. I really did enjoy being on vacation these past 2 weeks. You know, I didn't mind it so much. I find things to do. It's like I don't get bored. I find it weird when people talk about being bored. I mean, there's stuff to do. It's like I don't know. Once again, I should just call this because I'm spending too much time. This is becoming a thing. But luckily, as soon as I go back to work, that'll start occupying my time, and I'll be physically tired, and I will get back from work. Who knows? I'll probably just go through my normal, routine from getting back from work tomorrow, and just be exhausted and stressed out and upset over something, because it's almost inevitable that something towards the end of my shift. It's like I'll think I'm in smooth sailing territory. I've got like 15 minutes left, 10 minutes left, 5 minutes left, and I'll be like, and then somebody will have to get that last. They don't know that I'm about done with my day, but it just feels like I can't get out of there clean. It's like somebody has to say something. It might be a customer interaction or an employee interaction, who knows, but it's not all the time. But I sure do notice when it does happen. It feels like I sure could have used to have not had that little bit of extra social interaction there at the end. Is that just, now I'm going to be thinking about that, and it's like, so I try to take myself less seriously and not take it home with me and all that. But I don't know. I'm working on stuff. This is part of my process, or whatever. I don't care. I mean, I do care, but there's only so much I can do. So I don't know how anybody else deals with this kind of stuff. I'm just kind of on my own, just figuring stuff out. And I'm sure I could talk to people, and but they're going to tell me stuff that I already know, stuff that I already think I know, stuff that works for them but doesn't work for me. Rarely do I hear something that's like tonight with that video. I learned stuff from her. I actually, I relate a lot more to her than I relate to a bunch of people that I just went to a meeting with, that I was physically present with, and I related more to her experience than a lot of their experience. I think I just relate and connect more with the autistic experience because it speaks to me. I understand the thought process. Well, I understand the experience, and like I say, I've only been autistic my entire life, but haven't been really living it. So I'm still getting used to myself, and getting used to my own skin, and how I wear myself. Because will I be wearing myself like this is normal? This is me, blending in with society, and this is me being normal to myself. The only thing that's outwardly changed in the past year is this whole hair thing, and but I don't have any other. I don't have any tattoos, or I don't have any piercings, or I don't wear any adornment or jewelry or anything like that. I'm very plain, and it's to make sure I don't want attention. I don't want to attract any attention, or give away any information. It's very important, for whatever reason. that I don't give away any information. If you want to know something about me, you have to, spend the time to get to know me and talk to me. And most of the time, I'm not going to talk to you back. um, so it's like even my clothing, it's very plain. It doesn't say much. I'm just, I don't give away anything easily. It's if people want to get to know me, it's work, and you know, and and the people that try to get to know me, and it's like I've already, it's like, so I'm just not an easy person to be around. So it makes it really easy for people to, just leave me alone, because I make it easy for people to leave me alone, because I try to, it's not purely conscious and deliberate, but I am hard. I'm not unapproachable, but I am less approachable than most people. And also, I'm usually on my way away from where people are congregating. So it's like if I see a congregation or a grouping of people, it's like I'm going away from that. I'm not attracted to a group of people. I'm going to areas of less dense. Usually it's just me by myself going, wherever it is I'm going, which is usually back to a place that I consider, relative, home, wherever it is I call home. So, Friday night, Saturday night, weekends or whatever. It's like I never have plans. Plans. What are those? Plans are whatever I dream up and decide to do by myself. Whether it's writing or now doing one of these or whatever, those are plans, and those are, and they don't require justification or validation or anybody else to know about them. They're just stuff that I do, and I don't know. Am I supposed to be doing something different? Because if I am, I don't know what it is. Because, and maybe according to other people, this is bad, or maybe this is wrong, or maybe I'm supposed to. That's like, I don't know. I don't have any, I don't have any ties or responsibilities to other people that requires me to, I don't have family in the area. My dad and my stepmom are, they take care of each other, and they're over an hour away. I only see them at Thanksgiving time and my birthday, and I fulfilled those commitments. So I guess it's about responsibilities, commitments, and obligations. And it's like, I don't have any. I take care of the ones I do have to the best of my ability, but I don't have daily ones where I have to be places for people. I stay accountable to the people I stay accountable to, but there aren't many. There aren't very many of them, and I think I like it like that, because I get, when there's too many people expecting stuff from me, that just doesn't work. So it's like, I let people drop away, and I do not seek to get new people. That's just not how I operate. It's like once I've gotten to enough people, I stop, looking for new people. It's like, yeah, I can have enough people, and if people start to try to choose me and try to adopt me, it's like, that doesn't work. It has to be a mutual thing. So it's like there's one person that, I think, because I will not be a good, no. The whole wingman thing, it's like, no. I'm not the sort to make like any sort of wingman. That's not even a phrase I've even heard anybody use in a long time. But no, that's not how I do things at all. But I do. It is appreciated that I am seen as somebody that is normal enough to be able to do that sort of thing. But it's like, no, you've got the wrong guy. It's like when people ever assume that I have kids. It's like, oh, you think that I'm a person that could potentially have children. Oh. Or people think I might have been married at some point and, or, have a girlfriend. It's like, no, no. I have a strange story, but most likely people don't want to hear about it. Most people don't really want to know. And it's an interesting story, but it's kind of lonely. It's sad, but it was my choosing. Everything I did, it was my choosing because I just kind of fell into it, and it was easier for me to just drink, and that's the whole thing. But again, man, I'm having too much fun with these. That's the problem. I find something I enjoy, and then so I like this is quality time, and it's not about talking to myself. This is I'm making something, and we'll see, but it's not just about me. It's me. It is helping me. It is helping, but this is carrying on a conversation, and yeah. So expectations. It's like I try not to have expectations. Um, I give myself the benefit of my own doubt, that I am trying, um, as much as I know how. And but then as far as like other people, it's like I don't know what their life is like. I don't know what anything is like. I only see just the tiniest little, and it's like I don't know their entire history, and it's like I don't know what it feels like to be them, and I don't know about any of their other. It's like I'd be interested in learning, but even then, I'm not them. I'm only myself. So, hmm, so this is me taking care of myself. This is self-care, and this is what it looks like. Me taking care of myself, taking care of my own well-being, and it's so I can, provide and be a better person around other people. So, the more time I invest in my own mental stability, and the better off it is for everybody. So, whether anybody appreciates that on the other side of it, but it's the mug I got back in 2016 at the very first conference, for you know people in my situation. So I don't know, alcoholics, So just, but that's my mug. It's my favorite mug. Coffee. So another half an hour. Jeez, this is getting strange. There might not be any guarantees, but it sure is strange. And I like it. I like how things are going. I like how my life is going. I like the direction I'm going in. and it might be headed to, I don't know what that sound was. But I'm having a good time. And I don't like everything, but I understand that things have to happen in the order that they happen in order to arrive at the future that will have needed this past. So, yes. Even the words. It's like, I don't know what the words are, but I know that I'm not. If I knew them now, then it would. So. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, yeah. I need to go. I got work in the morning. Jeez. I gotta wake up at like 4:15 in the morning. That's crazy. But I do it, and at this point in my life, that's what I'm doing. And I don't seem to mind it for whatever reason. People think that I should and feel that because they only project that they would, but I don't. I mean, I probably sometimes I think I probably should, but then I just, and also I think I forget how to do my job. It's like, do I know how to do what I do? And I get there and it's like I start doing it. It's like, well, I guess so, because I'm doing it. And it's like, do I remember how to? It's like, I don't know. It's pretty weird. And also with the out-of-body experiences and things like that. And also, I am not telepathic, and I also don't, what do they say? Where you can, oh, I forget the word. But anyway, not phase shifting. Well, just where you don't feel exactly, I don't know what the words are. It's nothing too spooky. It's just you sense a loss of identity for a little bit, or feel like you're not exactly where you physically are, and you're just projected. No, something to work on. Well, I'll get back to you. Anyway, I feel like I'm under the clock, because I know that this last one took a long time to upload. It might have been the time of day or something. Or maybe I'm hitting a bandwidth problem where it's like the system is recognizing, hey, he's using his bandwidth that he never uses. We better, throttle him back or something. I don't know. I might want to try one of these standing up again, so I can move around, because this feels very, I like sitting. Sitting is good, but once again, now I'm not tied to looking at this, but I'm tired. I can't. Something is going on. It's like, what is that? It might be like a bug, or might be a bug, or like a cricket or something. I'm not sure. It's like, I don't think any. Anyway, okay. I'm up. Yeah. There she go. Dang it. I don't want to go. I have to.